I'm disappointed.
Travelled
because
5,000.
for 30 minutes we were in that game and we weren't clinical enough, and that's the bottom line. We had 3 good chances, we didn't score. Chelsea got back into the game. The last 13 minutes of the first half it was Chelsea, and then we come out the second half and we let them play again. Hazard was left out on the wing, no one was tight enough to him, and everybody else was just playing around. Everybody knows Giroud, his killer goal is nipping in at the front post. Who's following him? He's nipped in at the front post, he's played for Arsenal. Most of those players, some of them players have played with him, and they're not man enough to follow him and track him. He's nipped in, he's scored his goal, and then we've crumbled, like we always do.
This is what I want to ask though, right? As an Arsenal fan, we're all Arsenal fan, we're all upset. But why is it we just capitulate like this? We've seen it. The whole of the end of this season, we've seen it time after time after time. You concede a goal, the Giroud goal, we concede it.
It's because
stay in the game.
We gave him space. You can't give Eden Hazard space. It's been proven time and time again. If you don't get tight to him, he makes you pay. He was running through, making us look stupid. No one was putting tackles in. And then, to be honest with you, I think he could have brought Guendouzi on a little bit earlier myself. He had Xhaka in the middle with Torreira. They're both the same type of player. We needed some more oomph going forward, and it's just disappointing. The money aside, look, I would have paid it any time to come and watch a European final. It's probably the only opportunity I'm ever going to get, not being a season ticket holder. But I'm just disappointed, to be honest with you.
Do we tear this team up now and try and go again?
You don't tear this team up. There's some good players in there. They just need to work harder. That's all it is. I mean, Torreira's a good player. But for me, yeah. But look. People can knock Ozil, right? People can knock Ozil, right? But what else would he have had tonight?
He didn't do enough.
He couldn't play a certain player. I don't want to mention his name because I don't want to anger people here. We had no Aaron Ramsey, and we've got nothing else. And the problem now is, what money is Emery going to get to work with? And that's what upsets me the most. As far as I'm concerned, Kroenke has come in, he's taken full control of our club, and he siphons off that money and he pays for his American franchises. That is what annoys me the most about this. As a club, we have enough money that comes into this club through ticket sales and season tickets. And as far as I'm concerned, I don't see the investment there for the fans. We pay our money, we've paid all our money to come here.
More Arsenal fans in here than Chelsea fans.
There's more Arsenal fans. We've got the passion. We've come here, we've made the effort to come here. And I just don't think that Kroenke has got the effort in the club. He hardly ever comes out. When do you ever see him talking about how passionate he is for the club? Usmanov gave his stake up, and as far as I'm concerned, he sold out. When he sold his stake to Kroenke, we are now stuck with Kroenke. Whether or not, if he wants to leave or not, he is happy taking the money. It's quite clearly evident by the investment we put in the club. And that's what upsets me the most. Let's not knock all of these players. There's some good players there. I thought Maitland-Niles was good. Apart from his mistake, he was really good. He was energetic down the right. All right, we didn't score as many goals as we needed tonight when we come back, but that's the problem. When you go 1 down, 2 down, you have to come out. And then it's bad enough that we weren't getting tight enough to them at the back, but then we left all that space and they just tore us apart. And that sort of thing can happen when you're 2-0 down and you're in a cup final. You have to come out and try and score goals, and we did try a little bit, but unfortunately we weren't clever enough to make sure that we were covering at the back. And we've just got torn apart, unfortunately, and it's just disappointing as a fan. I mean, what more can you say? I don't want to get angry. I'm not here to shout at the club and everything else, because that just, for me, no offence, but when other people come on here, I've seen Arsenal Fan TV, I get WhatsApp messages saying, Arsenal Fan TV, watch it, watch it, look at this, you're a bunch of idiots, look. And I see that every time, but there's no need to get angry. Come on here, say your piece, don't get angry about the club, and let's be fucking together. Because if you're not together, every other fan sees all of that, and we all get upset about it. And it just creates a bad atmosphere. We want to create a good atmosphere at the club, and you're not going to do that by being negative all the time. There's a lot of good young players there. He just needs to add a bit of experience. But the problem is he going to have the money to add that experience in the summer? And that is my biggest worry.